Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4-3 replay. So on the right side as the blue Incans, we have Box2Box1. On the left side as the red Iroquois, we have KindaCat. For natives on this map, we do have the Cree settlement, so it does give you access to a Cree tracker, a Cree rifleman. Sounds like a skirmish variant, and a Cree Corps des Bois, so you get some French villager variants. As well as we do also have the Huron settlement, which gives you some Huron mantlets, which is a mantlet variant. On this map, there's also some sheeple for you to lead back home, which could give you some good amount of food. The farms for the natives are also hybrid livestock pens, so you can always go for one of those early on and then sort of get some fattened livestock pretty quickly. And also sign for an early trade post. Don't see a deck active just yet. Nor there either. I wonder. Never mind. I've never seen the Guardian Boars have a little bit weird description. But these guys don't have that weird description. The other native animals. Got Tomahawk. The explorer named Tomahawk there, dealing some of the local doggos. Has converted a bandit rifleman as well, which does have excellent range attack. And first shipments available, native skirms. So villagers, exotic hardwoods, villagers, wood or coin, all resources, tomahawks, conservative tactics, cayenne horsemen, new ways, native treaties, native warrior combat, spice trade, forest prowlers, musket riders, cayenne horsemen, cavalry hit points, cavalry damage, renegade French, native warrior conscription, environmentalism, North American trade, Annas, light cannons, blood brothers, and Lepa allies. The Iroquois, we got villagers, American allies, exotic hardwoods, more villagers, chimney runners, boom spearmen, jungle bowmen, ranged infantry attack, war hut travises, extensive fortifications, Anakua support, Chica brewing, 2 town centers, cloud warriors, melee infantry combat, Verticas, chimney support, Machu Pikachu, road building, couriers, I don't know why I can't trouble pronouncing that, monumental architect, team improved buildings, high ground, heavy fortifications, and terrace farming. We do not have the Elder, and his opponent is already aged up. Not sure who he's won for. We see a War Hut Travis in the field. Or have a Travis in the field. While being pushed forward to deploy a War Hut. Some unbearable polar bears not being killed off. Though the war chief is almost down. Red could try picking him off. Can you convert your opponent's guardians? Scout here. And there's still a sheep up there on both sides to be led back home into glory. See, native skirms. So he is an eye for something for native play. He has gotten this trading post up and going, which does give him access to this various native stuff, including some villagers. Let's see. Enable Cree units to be recruited much faster. And increase hit points for infantry and cavalry. A little bit of hit points never hurts. And reduce the costs and build time for all structures. Buildings food costs food. What buildings have food? It must be related to the wonders themselves, because this wonder build time plus 25%. which that means also the with all the build time for my 25% that will cancel out. More crease in the employed field. I am for some tomahawks as well. Got some tomahawks here and a proxy war hut. Trying to see on this trade post now. It does have a very weak defensive attack. Very, very weak defensive attack. Not sure why it has a range attack that's 5 damage, 8 range. It's really meant to stop stuff from torching it down. But 5 damage is nothing. It does even less damage to villagers. That will do 1 damage to villagers. We now have native treaties here. Get a shipment of native warriors, which may give him some more Cree villagers. He currently has 3 out of 5. And did get a shipment. He got some Huron mantlets as well, so he does have a sizable force not push way forward. Huron mantlets are a decent frontline unit. They have good range resist. They are their own specialty of a unit. They are classified as ranged infantry, infantry, siege unit, native warrior, siege trooper, and land military, so neither heavy nor light. And they're not classified as artillery either, so culverins can't take them out quickly. Jungle Bowman now pushing forward, picking off some tomahawks, very good. You focus on the tomahawks before hitting the mantlets. Apparently they don't receive the poison damage over time from the Jungle Bowman either. More tomahawks pushing forward. War Chief now seems quite a bit of damage there. Does take out that structure, which I believe that was the war hut. Yep, that was the war hut. Good pick there. War Chief is alive, but she needs a medic. General Horsemen, more villagers, as well as more tomahawks. Soon has 5 out of 5 villagers. Larger houses being pulled on the field. He may want to cool off from building them. Sure, they're nice, but he needs other resources to pull out military units. So the plumed spearmen engage the horsemen. May get some hits there on these villagers, not hitting the villagers. This house will go down. Shipments available. Going for the tomahawks, going straight for aggression. One does have a shipment available. Jungle Bowman getting some good damage. More of the houses going down. There is, of course, a pair of war huts now firing away. Townsville is partially garrisoned, so got a base attack as well. A couple of plume spearmen now pulling out. Dragon Bowman trying to get some damage on these forces. May want to not hit the Huron mantlets. The Huron mantlets don't take any poison damage. Howdy. Plume spearmen, couple of them going down there. Very good. Incan player is not building more villages at the moment. He's low on food. Taking all those contra houses really hurt his food income. And right now he has 25 villages. One is at 28. You've spent too much on those contra houses. Yes, it's nice to get them out, but sometimes you gotta make sure your opponent's not being aggressive towards you. And now he is hurt pretty badly. He does need another contra house, as well as other food villages gathering up food. We do have now these Chibi runners up way forward. Shock unit trying to find some villagers. Got this villager here going down. Does spot the dock. The dock is built. It's just some rugs and posts in the water. Nothing too significant. Blue's army here is getting found by the various forces here. And the horsemen are trying to avoid the spearmen. As long as he's at a point where just be aggressive there. Shimi runners right here. Trying to flank these various forces, but tomahawks are musketeer variants, so they do bonus damage against shock infantry if they get in the melee. We'll soon have another shipment available. Maybe we're going to do it with the Warhood Travis. I think Warhood Travis may be the best one. He is going for Warhood Travis, which also does improve the health of his Warhoods by 50%, making them a bit more resilient. Horsemen trying to find these runners. The runners can overwhelm the horsemen. Team runners just came to run around. They do move pretty quickly like coyote runners. We now got all these forces in the retreat. These are Creed trackers, which shock units will do good versus them since they do less damage in turn. These Creed trackers, their melee attack is a little bit minimal, but the melee attack is just not good in general. The combat penalties versus shock units. That's what I'm looking for. I just realized something as well. They do less damage versus shock units, or shock infantry, but do bonus damage versus ranged shock infantry. That sounds like that sort of cancels each other's out. But not entirely. They still do a bit of bonus damage versus them. I don't know why. I just really just took a look at that. But either way, Red does have decent force here, including still some guardians. 21 military units, 28 in total. His opponent right now has 3. He has good number of war huts, that's for sure. And with increased health, it'll make it a bit hard to deal with, but that's simply just still not enough. He knows his opponent's going for a good number of the tomahawks, so it's a good idea not to go for the runners. More juggle bowmen would still be generally better. Right now, the Incan player is not in a good position. He's at 33 villagers, opponent's at 38, with 5 of them being the Crees. He does have a second town center here, which is actually helping out the Incan player a little bit. And it'll be hard to siege that one down. We do have villagers collect the moose here, but now got a... Okay, that's a fishing boat, not a war boat. A war canoe, but war canoe could help him deny the various deer here, but... The town center does have an anti-ship attack that doesn't require villagers on the inside, I believe. Maybe it does. So I don't think you can actually provide shore bombardment to get the moose collectors. Now go for some conservative tactics. As well as more fishing boats. Apparently they have fishing boats and not even canoes. Or that's just the icon for them. He has advanced next age. He needs some sort of shipment. He needs a little bit more core for the Shimu. Okay, he's going for the give himself Citadel Travis, which may help him hold the area. He will lose some of his villagers over here. He's now down to 31 villagers, soon to be 28. Tactics, now research. He has a very large number of idle villagers at the moment. Red's now trying to siege down the town center. Doesn't have full damage multipliers, and that's not a war hut either. Here on Mantlets now engaging this various structures. They do have a good siege stack of 56. Team runners are going to overrun of them. The Huron Mantlets could just decide to stand and fight. They don't gain damage penalties versus them. Though the hand attack is weaker than the range attack, of course. But right now they're just getting hit. Idle villagers over here for blue. And more Huron Mantlets for the Iroquois. Town center does go down. Huron Mantless will be saved. Oh, well, one of them should be saved, I should say. But yeah, now the Citadel Travis here, the Suikas Pukorara. Unleashing broadsides of arrows against these Huron Mantlets. So I guess siege down. And got Shimi Runners now getting here on Mantlets as well. Very, very nice. Now he's trying to torch down the Travis. Getting some good damage there on the various infantry forces. Here on Mantlets are a bit more resilient. Shimi Runners now pushing way forward. More resources, more Tomahawks, going for Monumental Architect, but the Travis does, the Citadel does go down. Which the increased hit points would be useful, but only be a delaying tactic. Town Center firing away, War Hut as well. Blue's trying to counterattack with some Shimi Runners, which he may be able to do it. The Iroquois player has 40 villages, his opponent has 28. And a llama working on the community plaza. Born llamas can work on community plaza. Down south, blue trying to pull out some more war huts. Got more here on Mantlets here, and the villager is trying to torch down the war hut. Here on Mantlets now trying to gauge this various stuff. Could probably hit the villagers first, honestly. Either way, it will do some good damage there. You know, villagers going down, these villagers getting hit. The nice thing about this here on Mantlets, unlike the Iroquois Mantlets, these don't take any population space. Making them very much bit more flexible than the Iroquois Mantlets. Though, since he is Iroquois, he can only eye for more Iroquois Mantlets themselves. These Mantlets need to start hitting these Shimi Runners. We got some Tomahawks here as well. Maybe you can throw some Tomahawks to face. Or get some throw, or smash their heads in the face with some Tomahawks. And some good damage there. More of these villagers are going down as well. I think the game has been over for a long time. I'm not sure what Aqua is going to try to do. He can just simply hold inside his town center. Team Runners do find some villagers here, but they do get into the war hut. And Blue Cast and GG. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.